So here's the native pipe vine with the eggs of the black swallowtail. And I'm going to show you the landscaped area in front of the house that was rebuilt after the Tubbs fire. Here comes the trees that are sprouting back, the bay tree, the oaks, and then this all native plant garden that's surrounding the house, in front of the house on both sides. And coming into view in the middle is a Fremontia just going into bloom with the magnificent yellow blossoms. Poppies, cobweb thistle at host plant for painted lady butterflies, and a pretty ice plant in bloom in front of the house. This side of the driveway is a collection of native plants and grasses. Well, somehow there's a fava bean in the middle. This is an area of purple needlegrass coming into view, interspersed with milkweed from monarchs. This house has a garden that's registered as a monarch way station. We hatched out, released 9 monarchs last fall from this garden. There's elderberries in the background, red leaves of a nectarine. There's even a rose way out there that came back after the fire. Let's see, let's take you around to this side. Coming into view are the elderberries, buckeyes sprouting back down in the Winter Creek, native sage starting to go into bloom, Salvia clevelandii, most aromatic and wonderful. And then let's go back this way. Mugwort here with the elderberry. And there's some more sage, a lower growing variety going into bloom. This garden is just 1.5 years. This is the second spring with this garden, so it's very exciting to see all of this. Nasturtiums in the rock wall, poppies that came back very thickly after the fire, and so I planted more, and now there's even more. Peach tree that sprouted back from its roots, that was grown from seed. And then this brings us around to a vegetable yard with fruit trees. Has to be fenced because of the deer. View out over Marquess Creek, more poppies, more natives, and another small vegetable yard. More natives around the back. Artemisia, more mugwort. There's a big leaf maple and another oak tree planted. Oak trees are regenerating from the fire, as well as ceanothus that sprouted after the fire that we didn't even have to plant. So that was kind of fun to see this come right back after the fire. There's an oak at the base of the bird feeder coming back. And this gives you another view of the garden. So this garden's designed to blend in with the ecosystem and serve the wildlife that lives here naturally, with the pipevine planted for the black swallowtails and the milkweed for the monarchs and the thistles for the painted ladies, and of course all the other plants that make a healthy ecosystem. And here's the view from this side. There's a few twigs on top of this amaryllis. It doesn't do that well with getting sunburn or frostburn, so I try to protect it a little bit. And you can see there's some plants that are not native mixed in for a little splash here and there, like these beautiful Dutch iris and those little onion flowers, flowering onions of some kind that have started. But again, it's the natives giving the most color right now, and movement of the grasses.